In this video, I'm going to start by talking a little bit about the value of an underwater camera. Not only is it a great way to get a live look at the fish that are growing underneath the water in your pond, but as we've found out, it has been invaluable in trying to triage the leak in our pond and identify exactly where it's coming from. So in today's video, we're going to take some Plumbers Dye Tablets, which are super cheap on Amazon, and drop in the bottom of the pond and watch the dye as it releases to see if we can track the flow of water as it leaves the pond. And I'm going to give you some rare footage of a pond leak and take you into the bowels of our pond. You don't want to miss this. I got these Korky plumbing leak detection kits, tiny capsules, but what I thought might be good is that, don't tell my wife, she'll probably see this on the video later, but I took the tea, like the herbal tea kind of steeper thing. It's perfect. I'm going to stick this on the end of a fishing pole, stick these tablets down there, drop this down, that way the tablets will be contained. I can determine where those tablets are, and I'll see if I can get it near the hole in the pond. All right, so I got them all out of there. Got these. So here you'll see the steeper dangling from the bottom of the fishing pole. It's releasing the blue dye and a couple air bubbles, but the leak in the pond is in the upper right corner right now, and probably 2-3 feet away with this dye. It's not getting sucked quickly into that hole, which I was a little surprised by. What was also interesting, the perch were attracted to it, and I think I actually felt a couple bites on my T-steeper. That little Plumbers leak dye tablet. You can see it streaming right into that fissure, right into that sinkhole. I don't know how much more conclusive we can get here. It's traveling right into the hole. So this here's a shot of a single dye tablet that I just threw into the water, and it sunk down and it landed right next to the hole. And here clearly you can see that stream of dye from that tablet as it's being released, kind of streaming down into the hole. And this shot's a little bit better as that dye is streaming and falling right down into where the water's leaving. This is a super telling shot that, yes, that's where the water's going. It's a pretty wide opening at the surface, but it does choke down. So as I'm anchored above in the boat, I'm just dropping this camera down, almost rappelling down the side of the clay wall and right down. It's like an arthroscopic surgery, a camera guided surgery down into the bowels of our pond. But here, definitely the suction of the water leaving, all of the clay that I'm knocking off of the side of the wall with the camera getting sucked down into this hole. And I don't know how deep this goes, but I've got to get something lodged in this and get sucked in there as far as we can to create a foundation or a backboard for the polymer and clay to get stuck in order to stop it up long enough for the expansion properties of the polymer to take place. And so I'm thinking about using sponges. Yeah, I'm gonna grab one more of these tablets. Maybe we'll even be able to watch it fall down on the camera in real time. It might even get sucked right in the hole. And, oh, there it goes. Ah, no, my blue tablet went right down the hole. Well, if I can get a blue tablet right over the hole, I wonder what I could get with some clay. All right, this is a terrible video. I only have 2 hands. A guy can only get so close. I just threw another tablet down. I'll see if I can get it to stop right along the side. Yeah, there go. Oh, look at the tablet. Ha! Man, praise the Lord. How good is that? How good is that? You seeing this? This is amazing. Well, in fact, you're not, because this blue light over here on my AverMedia recording device indicates that it's in the standby mode. I thought I was recording this whole time, guys. Trust me, it was amazing, and I guess maybe that was only for me to see. Sorry, guys, rookie mistake. Alright, I'm gonna dump this clay into this spot. So this shows me that I can dump material in the right spot to get it to go down this hole. I'm not so sure if polymer, well, I know polymer alone isn't going to fix this hole. We've got to get large enough material lodged in there to slow the waterfall up enough. So that worked pretty good. So our pond drama continues, and we are exploring all options in order to slow and seal our leak. I don't know if we'll be able to do it ultimately. Pond leaks come in all forms and sizes, and while our situation may be different than yours, I hope some of our experience can help you. We're learning a ton, and I know that we couldn't do it without an underwater camera. So if you have a pond, it's a useful tool for more than just looking at your fish. It's the reason we've been able to locate our leak and have a fighting chance at fixing it. Does anyone have any concrete grouting experience underwater? I also mentioned sponges earlier. I wonder if enough sponges that are larger than the hole would compress enough as they get sucked in to lodge temporarily as we follow that up with clay and polymer, and maybe even a concrete slurry. It's going to take multiple types of materials to solidify this hole, if we even can, and we're going to try it all. Our seek leak application that we blanketed the entire pond with was before we knew we had a gaping hole this big. Even still, that application cut our leak in half from losing 4 inches daily to just over 2 inches per day. And that's why it's so important to track your pond level daily to understand what kind of leak rate you're dealing with. You don't want to just treat the symptoms, but rather get to the source. And we found our source, and while it's a concerning hole, at least we know what we're dealing with, and we can put a better plan together instead of just throwing polymer down the drain. I wanted to just put more polymer in, but our pond consultant TJ Hudson had us pump the brakes and do some more testing first. And I'm so glad that we did. So TJ, thank you for putting your customers' best interests first. This hole we have will require more than just polymer. The polymer isn't designed to fill 3-inch wide holes. But we're going to get creative and pave the way, and you'll get to see us try, if I remember to hit the record button. So don't be like me and forget to hit that like button if you want to see us try, and consider subscribing to see how this turns out. Building and managing a pond is time consuming, and videotaping it to document all of the steps is a whole different level of time commitment. Your viewership is helpful in my YouTube journey. If you have fishing or pond enthusiast friends, I ask that you'd share our channel with them if it would be of any value. Thanks for spending some time with us. I appreciate you. Peace and blessings. See you next time.